Hello everyone, this is Joseph again, and then today I will explain to you about images. If you haven't seen the previous recording about lists, breaks and horizontal line, I advise you to go back and then watch the previous video. Right now I will explain to you about images. Image is nothing but it's actually a binary file that you can display. For example, if you go to internet, and then let me just come here, and then map of Africa. You want to just display that map of Africa in your website. And then what you should do is, first you have to get the image. Of course, you have to make sure that you get the image that is not copyrighted, okay? You have to make sure that. And then the first thing that you should do is, you have to right click on this image, save this image in a folder where you are working on. As I mentioned to you, our project is in here. You see, in C drive, users, Joseph desktop web development for kids. Make sure to put that image in here. So what I can do is I can create another folder right there. Look at here. I can create a folder here. I can say images. Okay, the images can be there. Now what I can do is I'll come here. Okay, now I will right click, save image as, and then I have to go to the folder where I wanted to put. It is under web development. Where is my web development? Right there, or not website. It should be website for kids. Come on. Okay, let me just come here. Here we go. Should be there. Yeah, web development for kids and under image. So, and then you have to put Africa. Say GIF file. Make sure that, see, the extension is GIF. That means a GIF file. Now the next one is map of Ethiopia. Okay. Now let me bring map of Ethiopia right there, and then right click, save image to the same place where you saved. Or this is SVG file. Let me select a PNG file or any other file format. Okay. Otherwise it will be very heavy for you guys to manage. Yeah, this is GIF, so I can say Ethiopia. Okay. Let me just do map of Kenya. Brilliant. Now map of Kenya is right there. Now what I will do is I will right click and then save image, and then I can type Kenya. Brilliant. Now I did this, and then I have 3 images. So when I go to my what's called Visual Studio Code Editor, when I click this Explorer, and then when I expand this one, the image folder is there. When I expand the image folder, I have 3 images. Now the first one is Africa, second one is Ethiopia, the other one is Kenya. Right now, what I will do is I wanted to just display that image with between this paragraph and this paragraph. For example, let me just clear this page. That way you'll be clear about this. Okay, welcome to our page. Let me just clear this. Let me go back to my page, and then let me see. Everything is clear. Now I have only welcome to our page. I wanted to make a horizontal line right there. Let me make side by side. That way you can see it. Okay, let me just make it like this. Now what I can do is let me first put a horizontal line right there, and then refresh. See, the horizontal line is there. Below the horizontal line, I wanted to put map of Africa. So what I can do is first, let me give a title, H2, map of Africa. Now, if I wanted to put image of any type, it can be PNG file, it can be GIF file, it can be any form of image. You have to use IMG. That's the element that you need to use. That's the tag that you need to use. Now, IMG has an attribute. Attribute is nothing, but it is the property of an element. So what does it mean? Okay, I have an image. What is the source of this image? So as to specify the source, you can use src and then equal sign. Okay, now look at here. This is really very important. When we come here, this one is there, and then image is parallel to this. You see, there is a tutorial, then there is image and this tutorial, and then this HTML page and this image are parallel. So what you should do is, let me just minimize again, source, open the double quote, go to image folder. You see, it will automatically open for you. Otherwise what you can do is you can type image slash and then select the image that you wanted to display. You see, I wanted to display Africa. Now in here, because image is like the horizontal line or a break, so what you should do is you have to close it. Brilliant. Now make sure to close like that. Okay, the image is opened right there, and then it is closed right there. And then the source of this image is Africa, the image what I want to display. Look at here, the map of Africa is there, but it is really big. Look at here. It's really occupying everything. Now I wanted to minimize the size. There is an attribute called height and width. Now let me show you how you can do that. Okay, now right there, what you should do is you can come here, width. The width can be 300 pixel. Okay, and then the height can be 300 pixel. Look now, when I refresh this one, the image is getting really smaller. Now let me make it a little bit even smaller. Now what I can do is, let me make it 200 by 200. Look, 200 pixel by 200 pixel. Right now you'll see the image is already getting, it fits to the area. Now, the next one that I should do is, okay, let me just, for example, when I hover in here, I wanted to see, map of Africa. So what you can do is, you can add an attribute, another attribute. I will explain to you about attribute. But in here, what you should do is, title, map of Africa. So title means, whenever you hover, whenever you put your mouse right there, it will show you map of Africa. It will show you this text. Now let me refresh. Look, whenever I put here, you see map of Africa is there. Whenever you put in any part of the image, whenever you put your mouse, it will show you map of Africa. So that is the title. Okay. Now what we saw so far is we specify the image, okay, and then we specify where the source of that image is. We specify the width, and we specify the height, and then we specify the title of that image. This is how you can do, and then that is called IMG. IMG is one of the elements that you need to know. Now, so far what we see lists, we see breaks, HR, and image. Next time I'll show you about div, and then it will be clear for you guys.